Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be having tea again and a perfume chat. So today's video was inspired by last week's video where I shared with you my most worn fragrances that I love and I always grab. I don't have to think twice about these fragrances because I just know they're going to work. And I wanted to do the opposite style of video. So I wanted to film perfumes that are very difficult to wear, fragrances I find challenging. Sometimes I just find it very difficult to pair certain fragrances with the occasion or my outfit or the silhouette that I have for that day. So I wanted to share it, and I thought this video would be really useful for you guys if you are having a similar problem. Then you know you're not the only one. This video is going to give you more of a realistic outlook of fragrances I reach for the least. I mean, as you guys know, I have so many perfumes in my collection. I cannot possibly wear them all. And there are some perfumes that I purposely avoid, and then there are fragrances I just find challenging, and I just wanted to share it with you. Maybe you're having the same issues, or maybe you have the same experiences that I do. So I wanted to make this a very casual video, and again I'll be serving tea as well whilst we chat. So I'll give you a moment to boil the kettle, and yes, let's start this video. So guys, let me know if there are perfumes in your collection that you really struggle with. Like, what would be the hardest perfume for you guys to wear? Would it be fragrances that are very strong, bold and intoxicating? Is it fragrances that lean a little bit more masculine in your opinion? I would really like to know what you find a struggle. What makes it hard for you to wear these fragrances? So I'm going to go through, I have I think about 10 perfumes in my collection. I'm going to go through each one. So okay guys, I'm going to start off with this perfume here, which I think would just be easy to start off with. The fragrance I find the hardest to wear, and I'm talking about just outside of the house, it would be my Chanel No. 5 Eau de Parfum. Now guys, this is your classic perfume by Chanel. This is, I think, Chanel's #1 best-selling perfume, and I do struggle to wear this one, guys. Now, as much as I love this perfume, okay, I'll start off by saying whether I like the fragrance or not, but I do like this fragrance. I do like it a lot. Do I love this one? I think if I loved it, I would just wear this perfume without a second thought. So I'm going to say for that reason, I like this perfume a lot. And I love the skincare. I love, oh my gosh, guys, I do like it a lot. But I love the shower gel, I love the lotion, I love everything that complements this perfume. But the actual perfume, I find it difficult to wear usually. It's not my most reachful perfume. When you wear Chanel No. 5, it has a vibe about it, and I think we all know it just has that vintage classic Chanel vibe. Most people will associate this fragrance to someone older or more mature, and some people may even find this perfume reminds them of a family member, maybe a grandmother or an aunt, but that doesn't really bother me. I just find it a hard fragrance to wear on an everyday occasion, and I feel like if I'm wearing this more in a casual setting, it's like I'm overdressed. So this is quite a dressy perfume. I couldn't really wear this as an everyday perfume. However, a lot of people do wear this as a signature, but for me, my signature, well, it used to be the low version of this perfume. But I do struggle with this one, guys. I don't know when is the best time to wear this. Sometimes, I mean, I would wear this to a formal occasion that is extremely formal. Then I can pair this with an outfit or a gown. And if I want to smell super sophisticated, then I'm going to wear this one. It's quite a strong, powerful perfume. It's potent. It's lots of aldehydes. There's ylang, there's woods. It's a very strong perfume. If I pick this up, I have to think twice about the occasion and things like that. But I'm not taking away how beautiful this scent is. I think it's beautiful. But in my personal style or my everyday lifestyle, this couldn't be something I would wear every day without me having to think where I'm going and things. So This one I do struggle with. Let me know down below when you wear Chanel number 5. And I don't mind if you agree or disagree. I'm just really curious to know. And I think that's the beauty of sharing our perfume stories together, is that we all have different experiences. So that's my Chanel number 5. I would normally wear this in the evenings to a very formal setting. And that's about it. Oh, and I do love wearing this to bed. And that's why I said in the beginning, like outside of the house, I love this perfume going to bed. It is so cocooning, so soothing. I find this relaxing and warm, guys. And I love this fragrance. Like I said, I love this perfume, but the body care. I love the soap, the shower gel, the body mist. I love all of that. And it performs differently on my skin than the perfume. So I find that easier to wear than the actual fragrance itself. Really complex, right? But that's just my experience. Now, the next perfume I have is a fragrance that I do tend to struggle with. And I don't know why. So I'm going to share. It's my Fleur de Peau. Can you believe I'm struggling with this perfume? Now, why am I struggling with this fragrance? Now, I think the reason being is because this is a beast mode perfume. It is strong, it is long lasting. Guys, it ticks every single box. It's soft, it's powdery, it's ambrette, it's musk, it's iris. I think I struggle with this perfume and I find it a little bit challenging because it's quite a powerful perfume. And I think when most of you guys watch my channel or other channels, I think everyone's looking for the most powerful or beast mode fragrance. So what I might find challenging, this video might really help you because you probably are looking for that powerful perfume. This is so long lasting on the skin. I think it stays on your skin for about 10 hours. And it's soft, it's like a cloud, it's fluffy, it's really nice. And I think I struggle with this one because I just don't know the occasion where I could wear this to often enough. It's not a sexy scent to me. This is like a skin scent, or not skin scent in how it performs, but it smells like skin. It smells like you, it smells like your personal smell. It's soft, it's clean. I don't want to say it's soapy. It's not a soapy fragrance, but it just smells clean. And it's really nice, but hard for me to wear. I think it's hard for me to wear now because I'm looking more for my florals. And you guys know I love florals and I do love gourmands as well. And some woody notes. I love sandalwood, but I love florals, guys. And I'm still trying to find the most beautiful floral that's a great combination of a gourmand and flowers. So I'm still looking for that. But I love vanillas and, you know, sweet fragrances as well. But I do find this one a little bit challenging because I just don't know when I should wear this fragrance. And I just think for my everyday style, it just makes it harder for me to reach for this one. But this is a beautiful scent. I can't say I dislike this fragrance whatsoever. It's just, when am I going to wear this perfume? This to me would make a really great signature scent because everyone will recognize the scent on you because it's going to last on your skin. It radiates very well, it's long lasting, and it's a clean scent. It doesn't really fit into a specific category, if that makes sense. It's not really floral, it's not woody, it's not a gourmand. It's just a powdery scent and it's beautiful, but I tend not to pick this up very often, I have to admit. And I think even the dent, you know, sort of shows that. But I don't always want to use the dent to show how much you wear a fragrance, because if you have a large collection, then this is not a true reflection of how often you wear it, because you're wearing so many other fragrances as well. Yes, that's my Fleur de Peau. If you love Fleur de Peau, let me know down below. If you dislike it, let me know too. But I think this is a gorgeous perfume. If you love powdery, clean, skin-like scents, then I do recommend this. And if you like the note of iris, ambrette and musk, it's just divine for a powdery scent. I just wish I could wear it more. So now I think I'm going to talk about perfumes that I find really difficult to wear, and it's borderline fragrances I do not like. I have Black Phantom by KILIAN. Now, I bought this fragrance about 3 years ago. and I think I've worn it maybe twice perhaps. I stopped wearing this perfume because the dry down, I found it to be so masculine on my skin. Guys, what is there not to love about this perfume? If I was going to blind buy this perfume and I read the notes, I would be like, this is everything I love. You've got the chocolate in there, there's rum, caramel, coffee, almond and sandalwood. There's sugar in here as well. I struggle with this perfume because I find it to be masculine, guys. It could be the combination of the chocolate and rum, but the sugar notes in here is beautiful. Caramel, there's sandalwood, there's almonds. I'm not sure what went wrong. I'm going to spray a little bit here on my skin, and I'm going to remind myself, because guys, honestly, I don't think I've worn this fragrance for maybe like a year and a half now. I received coffee, caramel and rum. And guys, it's beautiful. And on the dry down, it does turn a little bit milky on my skin. But then as this perfume develops, after several hours, it does turn very dark and masculine. And because of that, I feel like I don't know how to wear this at all. I feel like I'd have to be wearing a suit to wear this, or jeans. And I rarely wear jeans, guys. I don't know, there's something about it. It just smells like a bit more rugged and strong, and it just doesn't go with my everyday style, and I really want perfumes to suit my style. But I'm not saying I do not like this fragrance at all. It's just very challenging, guys. Very hard for me to wear this one. I'm getting almonds now, so it's like almonds, very rummy, boozy chocolate, dark chocolate, and to me this does dry down a little bit lactonic, but it does perform very masculine on my skin. And I think if I let this settle for about 3-4 hours, to me it's like a gentleman's scent, a guy scent. So I just find it hard to wear. It just doesn't match my dresses or my clothing style or the occasions that I'm going to. However, I do think this perfume is going to suit you if you love boozy, intense chocolate, coffee fragrances. This is going to suit you very, very well. It's a gourmand, but it's a dark gourmand. And try it on your skin, because I think our chemistry is, you know, they're all so different, but for me it dries down a little bit bitter, milky and lactonic, and then that heads in the masculine direction for me. So that's my Black Phantom. So guys, I can smell Black Phantom on my skin. It's warming up and it's really beautiful. I just wish I could wear it more. And if you guys are a fan of Black Phantom and you're a lady, let me know how you wear it. What do you pair it with? Is it your favorite scent? Or if it's not, let me know down below. Now let's look at another perfume I have in my collection that I really do struggle with, and it's this one here. It's my SEDBURY by Parfums de Marly. It's a story where I'm kicking myself a little bit, guys. I really, really am. Now, I bought SEDBURY and Athalia together, and I returned Athalia for SEDBURY. And now I'm so gutted that I returned this perfume, because I think Athalia was something I would have loved. And I think at the time I wanted something that was a floral daytime perfume. Athalia reminds me too much of fragrances or fragrance styles I already have in my collection. And I was looking for a spring scent. And if you've watched my other videos, you will see why. Because I was always looking for a feminine, sort of green floral, sort of bright citrus perfume, and I thought it was this one here. And because it's Parfums de Marly, and whenever I think about feminine perfumes, I run to this brand all the time. Unfortunately, SEDBURY did not work out the way for me that I thought it was going to work. It is a white floral perfume based on the notes of tuberose, and it's a pretty scent. And I think it's really nice, but it's a floral that heads in the green direction, but on my skin. This is a floral that heads in a grassy green bitter note on my skin, and I cannot wear it. I don't find it's pleasant for myself. I just don't think it suits my skin, maybe, or maybe it's just my nose. I don't think it's my kind of scent that I would grab every day for sure. And I find it very difficult to wear. I think since owning this perfume, which I've had now maybe for 2 years, I think I've probably worn this maybe once or twice, and that's not a good sign. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with this one. I don't think I'm going to declutter it. I'm going to try and make it work, maybe try and layer it, but this is strong. This perfume is by Parfums de Mali. Their fragrances are so powerful already, so I don't even know how I would layer this. If you have any tips, let me know. It could be the sage, but to me this is very green on my skin, and there's vetiver, there's patchouli, which are quite powerful notes, tuberose, and I think just the combination, it smells like, it's very hard for me to wear this one, and yeah, I hardly reach for this, guys. This is a perfume. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to be decluttering my wardrobe very soon. I don't know if I should declutter this one too. So guys, the next set of perfumes I have are perfumes that I find it so challenging to wear, but I love these fragrances. Guys, I love this perfume, and I just know you guys are going to be like, what do you mean you can't wear it? But I'm being honest, and it's this one here. It's Une by NISHANE. Now let me first start off by saying I do love this perfume. This is one I love, but guys, it is so powerful, and that's actually a positive sign. So again, you guys looking for a fragrance that's going to be performing well, it's this one. But sometimes I just find it is too strong. Depending on the venue, the occasion, or where I'm going or what I'm doing for the day, to me this is just too much. It's a loud perfume, it's rich, it's pungent, and I do love this scent. Like guys, this was love at first sniff, and it still is, but I don't reach for it, and I think the reason why is because it's so strong, and that sounds crazy, right? But me personally, I'm very mindful about the people I'm around. I'm very much considerate about that, and I never want to have someone choke because my perfume's too much, or I don't want my fragrances to be offensive. So I'm very, you know, sensitive to that when it comes to other people. I don't want people to feel like, oh my gosh, her fragrances is too much, and I don't want to sit next to her or talk to her. So these things I do like keep in mind. Now, Une, guys, is stunning. It is so beautiful. The juice in here, the vanilla, the ginger, the spices, the cardamom. Guys, this is gorgeous, but do I wear it very often? I would say no. And I think on my skin, the way how fragrances stick to my skin and perform, this is beast mode, and that's perfect. There's nothing wrong with that, but for me, I do struggle to wear this. I love this fragrance, and I think this suits the autumn winter very well. Could you wear this in the summer? I think summer evenings you could, or on vacations you could as well. There's something so special about it. It's warm, it's rich, it's spicy, it's sexy. It's a gorgeous scent. I just don't wear it very often and I need to. So I need to find more occasions, and let me know, how do you wear this perfume? Do you wear this in the summertime? Because I do not pick this up in the summer or the spring. This is my autumn winter perfume, and I enjoy it only then. And then I have to be at an occasion that's outside or in a big room. I can't really wear this to the theatre or to dinner. This is something I couldn't wear to dinner, no. I just feel like this fragrance is just not going to be the one to wear at a dinner party. I think it's just too much, you know, so Une. But I do love her. Another perfume that I love, it's been in my collection for so many years. DIOR ADDICT, guys, is so beautiful and rich. It's a powerful, spicy vanilla. And I love this fragrance, but I think, again, I can only pick this up during the winter, and I just don't reach for it very often. I think from my collection, if I am going to pick up a vanilla, it might be Fève Delicious that I might be wearing a little bit more than this one. Angelique Noir, which is like a green vanilla. And then I have my new find by Jovoy, which is Fire at Will, which is the most candied biscuit vanilla you can think of, which is really nice and ambery. So I tend to go for those because it's a little bit sweeter. But my DIOR Addict is gorgeous. I don't wear it very often, guys. It's just not something I grab, and I don't know why that is. Maybe I'm falling out of love with it, or I'm just running out of places to go to wear this perfume. But yeah, that's one that you will be quite surprised I don't wear very often, guys. So guys, the next perfume I have that I do find quite challenging, which might take you by surprise, is my Miller Harris. This is Scherzo, and guys, do I love this perfume. I love this so much, guys. And this is Beast Mode. This is rose, tangerine, and oud. It smells powdery and so dreamy, guys. I do love this. This radiates so well, but I do not wear this very often. I find it a struggle to wear. Now, again, guys, on the positive note, if you're looking for longevity, this is it. If you want something to radiate, this is it. This perfume, Scherzo, is so powerful. It's bold, it's feminine, it's elegant, it's dressed up, and everyone's going to smell you. This is going to be very memorable. And I tend not to wear this very often, and this is my only issue with oud perfumes. I find them quite challenging to wear, except Oud Satin Mood. I think that one is the most beautiful oud combo. There's also Oud Bouquet by Lancome. I find that one really easy to wear. Velvet Rose and Oud by Jo Malone, very easy to wear. But then sometimes I just feel like, again, I cannot wear this to a dinner party because it's too strong. I do find this one a bit of a struggle to wear. It's beautiful, and I wish I could wear it more. Maybe I should. I just feel like this fragrance is going to be very strong, and it just depends on the occasion. I mean, I can wear it, and when I do, it's because I'm outside, it's spring, summer. I want my fragrance to be a Beast Mode perfume. It's really nice, guys. It's really, really nice. I'm being honest, and this list might totally change in 6 months' time, but I want you to know, as from today, which fragrances I struggle with. But if this is your favorite scent, if it's your signature scent, your most loved scent, then I do apologize, because these are perfumes I find so difficult to wear. I really struggle with these. So maybe you can tell me how to wear these perfumes, but these are fragrances some I've fallen out of love with. There's one, I don't know why it's in my collection. But yes, these are fragrances that I rarely pick up, and I want to share them with you. The very first perfume I have is my OLYMPEA. Now, this perfume, I don't think I like it anymore. Now, this is your salty vanilla perfume, and I think this is the only fragrance that I bought, partially blind bought as well, but I bought this during the lockdown, and everyone was raving on about this fragrance. And during that time, during the lockdown period, it was the summer, and I wanted a vanilla that came across with the salty notes. It just sounds really refreshing. Didn't sound like that strong sweet vanilla. I wanted something that was a little bit more contrasting the salt and the sweet. So I went for this one. But guys, I don't know, it just didn't suit me. I didn't pick this fragrance up very much. I think I wore it maybe once or twice. It's just not my personal style. And to me, this doesn't scream femininity whatsoever, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this fragrance here, but it's just my least favorite, my least worn perfume. I have Velvet Haze in my collection. This is by BYREDO, and I find this perfume a bit challenging because this fragrance changes way too much. And guys, I do find that with the House of BYREDO, it's quite a tricky one, and I feel like the fragrances I have in my collection from BYREDO probably shouldn't be the ones in my collection. So I've tried so many of their fragrances, and I think the ones I chose not to keep are the ones I should have kept, because I returned so many. Velvet Haze is this coconutty, creamy, sort of watery and creamy vibe. And it changes too much on my skin. It performs quite masculine on my skin. And I just don't love it anymore. I find it hard to wear. I don't know where I'd wear this to. I tend not to pick it up. So this to me is quite a challenging perfume, and as you can see, I haven't worn much of this perfume, but I'm going to keep it and try and make it work, and I probably will fall in love with it again. Velvet Haze is a fragrance I do not wear very often, and I would love to know if you guys love this perfume. Leave me a comment down below. The next fragrance I have is a perfume that I loved and now I've fallen out of love with. This is my Tom Ford Black Orchid. I loved this perfume, guys, and this was my evening out scent, and if anything, it's always going to be an evening out perfume. I just don't reach for it very often. This is very much a unisex scent, but I think I would have preferred something that was a bit prettier, a bit more feminine and dainty. This is more elegant and extravagant. It's beautiful for an evening out, and for me, I'm always looking more for a daytime appropriate scent. I think to me this reminds me of clubbing or parties, dancing. It just reminds me of that time period. So to me, I just want something that's a little bit more dainty, feminine and floral, and a bit sweeter. So this one I rarely pick up, guys, and if you love this fragrance, then how do you wear it? Do you wear it in the daytime, or is this more of your evening scent? Because for me, I could only wear this as an evening scent. Here I have SOHAN by PENHALIGONS, and this is an oud perfume with notes of vetiver. There's rose, there's saffron, labdanum in here. But guys, I find this very difficult to wear, and it's very powerful, very strong. The oud in here, it's spicy. I do like the rose and saffron mix in here, but the dry down for me turns very masculine on my skin, so I find this very hard for me to wear. So that's my SOHAN. If you guys love this perfume, I would love to know, where do you wear this perfume to? Now guys, the very last perfume I have in my collection is a fragrance I do like, but I do not wear it. It is my Black Opium by YSL. I bought this fragrance during the lockdown because this had this sweet gourmand caramel note, and it just reminded me of happy times back then, and it reminded me of meeting my friends, coffee dates. It just had that vibe about it, and I have to say I do not wear this fragrance hardly ever now. I think I wore it mainly during the lockdown period. There's nothing wrong with this perfume, and I know many of you guys do not like this because it reminds you of clubbing, or people just say it's just not their style anymore. But for me, I don't reach for this anymore, and I have a gigantic bottle here which I would love to actually finish. We have coffee, jasmine, almond, licorice, vanilla, cashmeran, pear and orange blossom. And I love the majority of those notes. It's just, I find this very difficult to wear now. I don't know where I would wear this to. I think I could sort of dress this down, make it a casual gourmand scent, and try and utilize it because I do like this perfume. There's nothing wrong with it at all. I do actually like it. But if you guys wear this, how do you wear this? What type of occasions would you wear this perfume to? Let me know down below. But yeah, it's just something I don't grab for, and I don't think there's a real reason other than I have many perfumes to wear when it comes to this one. So guys, I really wanted to film this video because I just feel like I want you guys to know the fragrances I actually reach for, perfumes I actually avoid with intention, perfumes I struggle with. Not all of my perfumes work out for me, but some of the perfumes I really love, and some of the perfumes here are some that I don't love as much, or I've fallen out of love with those fragrances. So I wanted you guys to know as an updated style of my fragrance collection as well. Let me know what you think of this video, and if any of these perfumes are your favorites, please do not be offended. This is just my experience, and you probably will find I'm going to fall in love with it again soon. So do you have fragrances that you used to love that you no longer love anymore? Leave me a comment down below and let's get chatting. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.